Hello, and welcome to the one and only Hood Tennis TV. Hello, all friends of Hood Tennis and lovers of Hood Tennis TV. Welcome to the first broadcast for the year 2019. This is actually going to be an emotional one because it's absolutely focused on our trip to Nigeria, Port-Harcourt, to see the kids at Kodian Tennis Foundation. A lot happened. It was very eventful, very interesting, and very enlightening. I don't think I need to say much. I just need to tell you, watch the clip, and I'll see you at the end. Take care. God bless. Hood Tennis TV here, showing all the items that will be heading out to Kodian Tennis Foundation. Enzo, all good? Yeah, that's nice. All right, say hello to the kids. Hello all. You enjoy your tennis as well?
I enjoy your tennis.
All right.
Everyone here good.
All right, everybody's good. So here are the items. We'll be joining, heading out with the shipping or courier company, moving stuff across to Port-Harcourt. And Stella, you'll be getting this hopefully very, very soon, and I'll be meeting you guys very soon as well. So all these things will be heading out, and I hope you enjoy it all as I come over and meet you guys. Eventually, the day came to go meet the kids at Kodian Tennis Foundation, along with the items that have been sent via the courier service. This trip was done via Heathrow Airport through Paris to Port-Harcourt. Very early morning flight. A bit tired, a bit worn out, but all for a good cause. I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, all friends of Hood Tennis, yeah, we're live and direct in Port-Harcourt now. I'm with the captain of the tennis section for our club, Mr. Felix Kokodia, and we are heading down towards our club to meet the kids of Kodian Tennis Foundation along with Auntie Stella. See you when we get there. But let's have a view of how Port-Harcourt looks like. Hello all, we've arrived at Port-Harcourt Club 1928, off to go see the kids now. I believe the items are all in there. Auntie Stella as well will be present in there as well. I believe the kids are in there as well, and we're off to go see the children. We got into the club and we could see the excitement on the faces of the kids as they saw, hugged, and shook the hands of the Hood tennisman. Then we met up with Auntie Stella, along with representatives of supporting organizations of Kodian Tennis Foundation. It was a healthy interaction as we talked opportunities and possibilities between both organizations. Then, something we never expected happened. Tide News, the producers of Tide Newspaper and Tide News Online, a local media outfit, interviewed me on the inspiration for Hood Tennis. Quite an interesting interview, I would say. Here's a clip from it.
Just tell me where you are and what gives the impression to start this thing on?
My name's William Kokodia. I'm a tennis fan, a tennis lover, and I've played tennis for a long time. I studied and lived my life here in Nigeria, but at some point I eventually went abroad to do a master's degree. And presently I work in the UK, but still play a lot of tennis, part of a tennis club in the UK. But I realized that in where I stay, there should be a community for local persons to be able to play the game. And we find it difficult to actually see that even in the UK, where you have lower class environment. It's tough. Also, I realized that back home, that problem exists, but it's even bigger here. So my concept was to actually create a group of friends to try and help kids and even the environment to be involved in tennis, to play more tennis, and to help those who want to play the game. And lo and behold, the birth of Hood Tennis. We actually called it Hood Tennis TV initially because we just wanted to put up some stuff on YouTube to encourage people to play tennis. But then it became bigger because we now had the concept that, hold on, this cannot just stop here. We need to help people away from this environment. So up came the concept of Hood Tennis now being a foundation, an organization that will help kids in Nigeria specifically, but also in other parts of Africa. And in that way, we've been able to work with Tennis for the World, another organization that works with kids in Central African countries towards providing tennis aid for children. So I think my passion for the sport has actually brought me to this point, and I hope and I believe that it will continue, and we'll get a lot more major organizations involved, making them believe that you can actually find the talent, because the thing about tennis is talent. You can find the talent in remote areas, whether it's in a village in Uganda or in a local point in Nigeria, somewhere in a Borokri area, or somewhere in Choba, or somewhere in Abonima or Sabama. The talent is there. All we need to do is channel it, bring it in, try to make the person understand that you don't need to pay money. We can help you. There's an opportunity to do that, and that's what we are here to do. And I want to believe that at this point, it is the beginning and the starting point for bigger things to happen. So,
Right.
Wow. With this amount of respect and recognition, Hood Tennis can certainly go places. The items you all contributed were all laid out for all to see. And wow, it was amazing to see the quantity you all donated. Hood Tennis says thank you again and again to all those who contributed and helped in getting these items down here. I can assure you, we will certainly look to do it again, just to see those smiles on the kids' faces. And just to give you an idea of how grateful the foundation and its supporters were to the Hood Tennis family, we were graced with the presence of the president of Port-Harcourt Club, 1928, Chief Diamond to the West, the captain of the tennis section, Mr. Fidelis Kokodia, and the member of the board of trustees for Kodian Tennis Foundation, Mr. Ima Obiora. They all had something to say. Let's hear a bit of this.
You brought this in to make sure these children come out to be the stars we are looking for. But when you said it here that you pray and wish that one of these days a young man or woman can come from Sankuma local government to play in the Wimbledon, I know that you are not joking. Let God continue to give you that energy and the foresight to bring in more things to help the children. You have that willingness, and the Father will always open doors for you to get more materials, more money, to even one day, I won't be surprised to say, Stella, what are these boys that are up to this age? I want us to take them to England or somewhere for a competition. And God is providing.
And nothing much to say anymore than to just going to say thank you to William. As my younger brother years back, I knew he had this passion to do what he's doing today, and I'm very happy it has come to as a reality. I believe him when he said that this is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg. We expect much from him, many more things like this coming from him, and I also join my voice in asking him to thank all those, because I saw some videos. I was privileged to see some videos when young boys, young girls, their parents, they were bringing out those rackets, packaging them, making comments, looking forward to this thing being shipped over here. So William, please, thank your friends, all those part of Hood Tennis, who have taken out, generously provided rackets, clothing, balls, and other accessories. I assure you that I believe, we all know that, we know Mommy Stella, we know that all this will be put into good use.
I want to say that on behalf of the Kodian Tennis Foundation, we really appreciate this, because like the president said, most Nigerians be it churches, be it even our tennis federation, they get grants, they get such equipments. But those equipment don't get to the people that are supposed to use them. Either they keep them in their stores or they sell them. What they do with them, even with the ITF, which is the international body that have made this equipment available. I wonder the kind of report they send back to ITF. We've never seen it. I think the best we got sometime was a roll of strings and one can of tennis balls from the Nigerian Tennis Federation, which the chairman said should be returned to them. But today we are happier because of an individual effort. William has done well. William was playing here. He saw how the academy grew. I couldn't do it despite having played tennis for so many years. So all we do is sit aside and advise and see how we can improve it. William, I want you to convey our heartfelt gratitude to
all the donors.
To all the donors, Paul, it's you, to James, and more especially to the kids. I know what it means when you tell a kid that you've just bought sweet for, say, can I have a sweet from you? We say, we hide it. Not to talk of these kids giving out their rackets to help train kids in Kodian sports. Please tell them we really appreciate and very grateful.
Wow. It did feel quite emotional to realize that we had this amount of impact on these kids and these people. Again, thanks to every single one who was a part of this project. Some of the kids were then presented with the item. And a short exhibition was played between two of these kids. And I had a hit with David Tonye Dawari, one of the rising stars of junior tennis in Nigeria, a product of Kodian Tennis Foundation. Watch this. it is all good. Then we had a one-on-one with Auntie Stella, trustees of Kodian Tennis, the kids, and the coaches. Watch this clip.
All right, Auntie Stella, this is Hood Tennis in collaboration with Kodian Tennis Foundation.
Okay.
Auntie Stella, we're extremely grateful that we have succeeded in starting something that I know is going to be great. We know how it all started. It's not been easy, and we are very appreciative for all your assistance. We will continue to assist you as much as we can. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy. I know it's not been easy. It's not still going to be easy, but the concept that we're going to achieve what we're going to achieve. I think Hood Tennis family, everybody over there has said, when I see Auntie Stella, I should tell her she's a superwoman. I'm going to say here, you are a superwoman. Well done, and I'm very grateful.
I think on behalf of Kodian Tennis Foundation, for Hood Tennis, we're saying we are more grateful and we are more happy than you. That you had to think good of us, and all the way from UK, able to package this for children here. And I want to tell you, I am the happiest, and also the members of the board of trustees for Kodian Tennis Foundation. We are just back from a tournament, and you can see from your pictures you received them. They are happy because when you coach them and they don't have a tournament or they don't have good equipment, then we have problems. Now, with this that we have now, we're going to enroll more children, and I tell you, in the nearest future, you will hear about Kodian Tennis Foundation, not just only ITF Junior, but also Australian Open, French Open, and I tell you, you're going to have people from Nigeria here, because that's been my dream, and I believe it will come true.
Us out there in the UK, Hood Tennis family, our dream here is to actually make this environment a bedrock for young tennis. You are trying to inspire children to play tennis, and the idea is, even if you don't have anything, come in. And with people like yourselves who can support, who are here to support, us out there will do our best. Our ultimate goal is to link this environment to the LTA in the UK and have kids from Kodian Tennis Foundation, even kids from other African countries, come over there, tennis exchange, get used to a major tennis environment and see how things work. Also provide enough equipment, because over there when you see kids training, you have ball machines and all that. Here we still feed balls and throw balls to children. The concept is to get up to that level as well. But with your support and support of everybody around Port-Harcourt Club, the organizations that support Kodian Tennis Foundation, we believe that we'll achieve that goal. So we are very grateful, sir, and I don't have much to say other than thanks and thank you.
Well, yeah, I think you said it all, and we also want to thank you for the efforts that you've made. It is important that people realize the impact that sports such as tennis will have on young children. We talk about discipline, we talk about commitment. These are values that they can carry beyond the tennis court. And more importantly, in an environment such as ours, where there's a likelihood for young ones to be misguided and regrettably get on with the wrong crowd, it's an opportunity for them to stay away from those social vices and become better citizens. So
now we hope that in the next few years we'll begin to have much more interesting news for Kodian Tennis Foundation.
One final thing from my part, I think it's important for you and all the others who may see this tape to also realize that what Stella has done here, it's more or less, it's practically giving back to society. It's more or less free to a great extent. We have great tennis players that have been by her side all this while, and we have also volunteered. So it's basically our only way of saying that there is hope for tomorrow, and that we really want these children to be better human beings and hopefully sportsmen.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good tennis, meeting the kids who are doing good Kodian sports. Very great, very great. So what's the name? Precious. And you? David. What's your name? Prince. Praise. Remember I met you yesterday, Praise. All good. I hope you're enjoying all that is going on with Auntie Stella and what she does for you guys, what she does for all of you via Kodian Tennis Foundation. You're enjoying it? Good time, eh? Have you won any trophy so far? You won. Beautiful. You? And you? Not yet. Don't worry, you'll get there. It's never easy. Say it takes a loser to be a winner. You're good? Okay. So you watch tennis, I believe? Who's your favorite player? Favorite tennis player? Federer. Why do you like Federer? His shots. Forehand, backhand, which one? His forehand or his smash? Forehand. Favorite player? Alex Domino. Jesus Christ, are you a grinder? Do you like running around the court looking for points?
He's fast and at a young age he's
doing very well. Ah, okay, that's good. And yourself? Djokovic. You want to be like him, eh? You have the energy to play like Djokovic. It's a lot of hard work to do what he does in tennis, but he splits to hit some shots. You like that? Okay. Did you watch the last Australian Open finals? Were you able to watch it?
Yes.
No? You did, eh? Okay. Do you see Nadal challenging Djokovic again after now? Any chance?
The way Djokovic beat him this time, it was so awful.
So awful.
Nadal made lots of errors.
Okay, yeah, Nadal made a lot of errors. Okay,
Djokovic
okay.
was in form.
Okay, oh good. What's your favorite shot? Favorite shot? Forehand, backhand, smash? Forehand, your favorite shot? Backhand, two hands, one?
Yeah,
two-handed. Favorite shot? Forehand. You don't need to cover your mouth, you can speak it out. Forehand? Alright, good. Okay kids, all good. So Kodian Tennis Foundation is actually doing a lot for you. We'll be there to try and assist them and help them out as much as we can. Just keep winning, keep working hard, and a lot more will be coming from Good Tennis Family. Okay? Alright, thank you guys, and keep playing tennis, okay? The coaches, this is a vital part. There are questions I need to ask these people. Vital part. Sorry, what's your name, please? Ifedi Justice. Fangide. Mr. Odus. These are the coaches that actually assist Stella with any program that they have around Kodian Tennis Foundation. Guys, how has it been? Tough? Hard?
It's not an easy something to handle children.
It's not been easy, eh?
But we still have to contain the situations.
Okay. Do you travel with them whenever they are traveling to a foreign tournament or stuff like that?
Definitely some.
Sometimes.
It is all good. I believe there's a lot more to be done as the coaches ask to see if you can help with more equipment, training courses for coaches where possible, more materials for the kids, exchange tennis programs, and sponsorship where possible. And I believe together with your help, we can reach our goal. Finally, the kids had this to say.
Thank you. Thanks. All right. Round of applause, please. Theo, you've seen it all. It's all good. We're actually working hard. We'll get there. We'll actually get there. Hood TV is working. Tennis for the World is working. We'll actually get Africa playing tennis. Thank you and God bless.